All right, so number 12 in the formative had an empty box here and down here. And of course I screenshotted the wrong piece, but and it was asking you to predict what those numbers would be for -4 and 4, what those y values would be. So let's take a look at the pattern, and I also want to take a look at the pattern on the graph so that you can see the connection here. So starting here at our vertex, 0, 0, which we see right there, that is our lowest point on the graph. If we go outward from 0 to 1, 0 to 1, we're adding 1. When we go from 1 to 4, we're adding 3. And when we go from 4 to 9, we're adding 5. So if we go by patterns, we're looking at 1, 3, 5. Next odd number there would be 7. So 1, 3, 5, 7. Add 7 to 9, we'd have 16 up here. So we'd have -4 and 16. This would have been better if I'd copied the other one. And 4, 16. So that pattern applies anytime you have an x squared that is positive, the coefficient is positive, and the coefficient is 1. Other numbers like 2 or 3 as a coefficient to the x squared will have a different pattern. It'll still be related to this one, but they will have a different pattern. So let's take a look at where this pattern presents itself in this parabola, which is the graph of a quadratic. So if we start again at the vertex and we go out 1 and up 1, that's where our +1 is showing. If we go out 1 again, go up 3, that's our +3. We go in both directions. I say out and not right as much because now we're going in both directions because parabolas are symmetric. We're going to go out 1 again and up 5, so this would be our +5. We would go out again and +7 and then +9. We'd be running out of room on our graph pretty quick, but that's going to continue that same pattern. And we're going to refer to this pretty frequently as the 1, 3, 5 pattern. And this pattern, as I said before, applies anytime your equation has x squared with no numbers or negatives in front of the x squared. It can be x squared plus 2x plus 10. That's going to have this 1, 3, 5 pattern. If we were to have a negative in front, then it would flip the entire parabola down. We're not going to deal with that in this particular class because of the limited time we have, but it is something that you're going to look at when you do Algebra 3-4. So we're going to graph some parabolas based on that knowledge using the vertex. We're going to give you the vertex, and you're going to graph the rest of the parabola, and hopefully it goes well.